How's it up there, little cats? Come on into the Cat and Tree Studio. Together, let's set foot in the mind of an adult. Are you ready to hop in?
Sitting up here at this tree, you have me, Dayu.
And me, Bora.
Quick reminder, little cats, topics discussed in this podcast are simply opinions and suggestions of the host, hoping for it to help others.
Hey yo, what's up, little cats? We are back for another episode of The Cat and Tree. Of course, your beautiful Bora and
Dayu.
Yes, are still here to piss you off. Just kidding. No, we're here to keep you company, and to keep the positive vibes going because I know there's so much going on in our world today. We would also just like to take this time to maybe send quiet prayers to our friends from Ukraine, okay, and other cities affected of this current war that we're experiencing. Yeah, let's just maybe take this time to send a little prayer their way, because they need it a lot. All right, thank you so much, guys. And Jayu, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I like that you're not sure at this. And sometimes the audio, like the way we hear ourselves, is different from like the output itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, technical
Okay.
difficulties, just like any other regular program.
Yeah, we have to
Gotcha,
check
guys.
it. Real time.
Yes, we're still at this. We're still at season 2, and to keep the positive vibes going, we're still going to talk about the livelihood, the lively days, not livelihood. We didn't have any of that. The lively days of our childhood. And not only the 90s, we're not really sticking to the 90s thing, but we're also going to deal with how we grew up. Every person has different experiences growing up, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, but one of the things, the past can be very funny. Jayu, do you think so?
If you try to remember it when you're, older, it's really gonna be funny. Like, even though the saddest memory you had, maybe in high school, in elementary, or in college, any time of your life, it will turn out funny because you will realize, like, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, you will have this thought, like you're asking yourself, why did I do that, or why did I like it
Yeah.
before?
It's like, what fun did I find in that thing, right?
Yes, it's, you're gonna realize it's not fun, it's weird, or it's, I cannot explain it in English.
No, also because maybe like our generation was the or is the generation that welcomed social media for the first time. So we
Yes.
kind of did some stuff that weren't, if you're gonna think of it this time, it's gonna be like cringy and stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna start from the basics, okay? Like before we had our own like social media hangouts. Facebook wasn't a
Mhm.
thing. It was later a thing. Like Twitter wasn't a thing until later on.
Also
Instagram wasn't around. TikTok wasn't around. We had to find ways to keep ourselves entertained, even though
Yeah.
our friends are distant from us, right?
Mm.
Thus, Yahoo Messenger.
Yeah. And I remember that was in high school, right?
A bit like elementary to high school.
Maybe around 6th
Yeah.
grade. Yeah, 6th grade and then onwards. But in elementary, I didn't go to computer shops. So I only experienced it when I was in first year or second year high
Mhm.
school. My friends and I usually will go to like a computer shop, and then we will open Yahoo Messenger and we will chat each other.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, we chat with random people. In Yahoo Messenger, random people will chat you. I don't know how.
Because there's like a part there where you can like the group chats, or like there's like a
You can pick random
yeah,
people.
it's like chat
Is it like
rooms.
that? I already forgot it.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, though. So random people will chat you, and then you're just gonna reply. Just be
It's
friendly,
like the
and then
Omegle became a thing, right?
yeah, and then suddenly your friend from another computer
Appears.
will chat you.
Yeah. Like during that time, you're just gonna find anything that's fun. Like
Yes.
even though if you're gonna look at Yahoo Messenger, it's just simple chatting. It's just your 2000s to like late 2010s kind of I don't know, more in 2010s, maybe like,
No, 2006 to
yeah,
2007
that's
or
like
8.
that's like your messenger now. But
Yeah.
to be honest, it was super fun because of they took it out, the stickers that sing and speak Filipino.
Ah, yeah.
And also when when somebody doesn't reply back to you immediately, you can just continually
Mm.
buzz that person.
Yes, yes,
Kind of
yes.
miss that button though, but if somebody does it to me, I don't miss it at all, you know so yeah.
It's
Yeah, it is
annoying.
annoying, but if you're gonna do it to others, it's fine. It's no big. So Yahoo Messenger is like, before Omegle was a thing, before Facebook was a thing, Yahoo Messenger was like our communication platform. But of course, it's still limited if
Mm.
you have good internet at home. If you don't,
And
mm,
it's kind of dangerous, actually.
yeah, catfishing was a thing then.
Yes. So if you are like too innocent for
Mm.
that, they might be able to like get information from you without you knowing that they're doing something
Mm-hmm.
else, or without you knowing that they're planning to do something or like scam you, or yeah, like those
Yeah, because
things.
we're kind of ignorant at that time as to what social media was really about. We just know that
Yeah.
YM was a thing and everyone's using it, so why not make one? You have your Yahoo Mail,
Yeah,
use it for Yahoo Messenger as well. So we don't
exactly.
really have like that. And then, chatting random strangers. Dangerous now, guys, now that we're aware of the consequences, y'all don't need to
Yes.
try. And I forgot, what comes after Yahoo Messenger?
Um, I forgot. Was it MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace was yeah. I think that was more
Was it
popular
already
with like
MySpace?
Western countries than ours.
Yeah, but did you have MySpace
No,
account? I didn't have either.
Friendster was more of the thing for us.
Yeah,
For those who don't know, gosh, this makes me feel old. Um,
they don't exist anymore though.
yeah, Friendster. The more blingy your profile is, the prettier it is.
Yes, mine had glitters in it.
Yeah,
Like if you move the cursor key, there are glitters falling.
yeah. Oh, but you know what? During our generation, we were studying about HTML, right?
Mm.
That came in handy with those themes.
Ooh, yeah,
Mm.
because you have to copy the HTML to put background.
Mm-mm.
No, 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 a theme,
Yeah, you can
and
actually
also the
tweak.
music.
Yeah, you can actually tweak the HTML, so
Yes.
it's actually
Mm-mm.
was very much useful that time.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
Mm.
creepiest thing about Friendster was that you can see who viewed your profile.
But that time, we were not so shy in visiting a
Yeah,
specific person's Friendster, because it was normal, and why not?
and that time the competition was whoever had more friends or testimonials. So it didn't really
Mm,
bother us if we would visit if we would visit another person's profile, or another person would visit ours.
yes.
It's a
So it's
popularity
like
thing.
if someone left testimonial on your
Profile.
yeah, I mean you're on your Friendster. It feels like, oh, she's famous. So many people are leaving testimonials.
Little do they know that
So
we just asked them to do that.
yes.
It was a thing. It was like a conversation starter. Hey, can you leave a testimonial on my profile?
Yeah, like they
And,
will ask you
and then now
literally.
you would think like, why did I force people to say good things about me again?
Or just leave a sticker,
Mm,
right?
dang,
Oh
cringy,
my
cringy stuff.
gosh.
But that's part of life. That's part of growing up.
And then
Friendster.
after Friendster, I heard that maybe around third year, when we were in third year high school, They turned Friendster into a gaming website. If I was correct, did you hear about it?
No,
You did.
because after I quit Friendster, I just forgot about it until I saw the news that they're closing it down. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
They turned it into a gaming website first, and then they closed it.
Sorry, Friendster.
Yes. So actually, I wanna see how my Friendster looked like. By that, like at that time, I wasn't into print screening yet.
Mm, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to print screen my profile.
I just don't want to see
I just
mine
missed
because
it.
mine really sucks.
Huh, I wonder what I wrote on my profile.
I
Would
still
it look
remember
like?
though the profile pictures that we used to have. Like the longer bangs you have, the better, or the higher
And
the
then the
camera.
higher
Yeah.
angle,
Does that make us pretty? I don't know.
and then you edit the photo with Be Funky or the Photo Monkey. Was it Photo
Oh
Monkey?
my god.
So
Super
you will edit
cringy.
texts.
Super cringy. Oh, and we can add music to our profiles. Hello.
Yes.
Girl.
Some Sometimes you can add playlist.
Sometimes, and the funny thing is, like, if you're using Friendster like in secret and you forget to turn off your speakers, like you open somebody's profile with music, some of them are on autoplay. They're just going to like suddenly, make noise, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh gosh, no, no, stop, stop. Where the heck is that?
And the kinds of music that were very famous that time were songs of like My Chemical Romance.
Oh my god.
Who else?
Red jumpsuit, red
Yes,
jumpsuit
of course.
apparatus, and
Yes.
secondhand serenade.
Yeah, that one also.
Paramore.
Who sang Welcome to the Black Parade?
Green Day.
There. That's I
When
forgot.
I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. It's like that.
But yeah, a lot of bands were so famous
Girl,
before
like our
that
generation was
time.
the emo of the emo.
Yeah, the emo bands.
Yeah, I know. Black Parade was by My Chemical Romance.
Oh, okay.
Green Day
Sorry.
was Twenty
But
One
Green
Guns.
Day was okay. But Green Day was also famous that time, right?
Mm-mm. Emo bands were like Evanescence, Red
FM
Jumpsuit, FM
Static also.
Static. You even had Paramore to add to the angst.
Yeah.
Rock on, guys.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
My goodness.
It's running in my head. The styles that we used to have before. No. No, but it's. I mean, not everybody was emo, but then they had like this. Everyone calls it like the emo phase.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have to dress the part, but we had it in our playlist somehow.
It's not because you're
Yeah,
emo, but the song makes you an
yeah,
emo. Like it makes you feel
yeah.
emotional.
That was really good.
Especially, of course. What's that song by Red Jumpsuit Apple?
Guardian
Guardian
Angel.
Angel. Oh my god, that's everyone's
Yeah. Ay,
anthem.
fudge. Yeah, I watched that on a what was that? A music festival back then.
Uh,
I never had goosebumps in my life, but then when they sang it in the music festival, everyone was like almost my age or a little bit older. So when they went to the chorus part, like how do you sing the chorus part?
um, I forgot. Wait.
Uh, I will never
Okay.
let you
Yeah, yeah.
fall. Gosh, they stopped singing and let the audience sing it. They sang the whole chorus.
Like everyone memorized it,
Everyone,
right?
like how many people were there? Like 100, 1,000? I don't know. They were singing it like perfect lyrics. I was
Yeah.
like,
I think
whoa.
if they will perform again like this year or next year, and then the people from that
Mm.
era will all be singing. Like
Yeah.
they still memorize it. Like they still know the lyrics until now.
I think if Secondhand Serenade does the same thing, it's gonna be epic.
Yes.
Like, but then again, it's a pandemic, so.
Your call.
And fall for you.
Yes.
It's like you never had a boyfriend, but you feel hurt sometimes for no reason at all.
And then you're gonna listen to it again and
Yeah.
again
Best thing about
until you just
tonight, so
cry.
we're not fighting. It's like, whoa, who are you fighting with, girl? You're single. Chill. Oh wait, cringy
Ah,
stuff we do
wow.
when we were younger. Like for the younger
Yes.
generations, you know, we never had TikTok,
In the
but we
future.
had sadness.
It
Okay.
was dark.
Yeah, it was super
It was
dark.
dark back in the
It
days.
was super dark. Y'all don't understand how dark it was. It was so dark that we wear hoodies and earphones with like maximum volume.
And my phone that time could only handle maybe 6 songs.
Yeah, because we only had the keypad phones, so we're so sorry.
Yeah. And memory cards back then is only what's 200, like only
Yeah,
MB. We don't have
256.
gigabyte yet. Yeah.
And
Oh
MP3
my god.
players. Hello, like the small ones, CDR King. Hello.
Yeah.
MP3 players worth 900 pesos. I can store like 100 songs, 1 gig, guys. The only struggle was that you cannot see the playlist, nor you can only
It's
click next.
shuffle. Yeah, shuffle.
The screen was so small. So, that's the only cost, or that's the only thing I could buy with my current Christmas budget. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
But Friendster was a funny season. Like everyone would agree with that. Friendster was a funny season.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had Multiply though.
I didn't use Multiply because they said Multiply was for business
I
owners.
had one, but I just use it for random stuff. I didn't understand it either.
Ah, I didn't use it. I used what did I use? Tumblr?
I had Tumblr back in college, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you still have it now, or did you
No, it's
deactivate
still
it?
there. Back in college, I made my Tumblr, but it was my best friend who, manages the whole thing. Like every time I open it, there's a new picture. I'm like, thanks, girl. I don't.
I still have my Tumblr, but I don't open it. I just check,
I wanted to.
try to check my old posts and then laugh at it.
I think it's still here though. I mean, I think if you don't like, if you don't shut it down, I guess it's gonna stay there.
Yeah, if you don't delete the account, it will be there. Like even though you don't open it, I still see mine if I visit it. Oh, and speaking of Tumblr, also Wattpad was a thing. Until now, it's a thing.
Yeah, I think there are still
Did you
people.
use Wattpad?
No, actually, I misunderstood the point of Wattpad. I thought it was like an ebook of like you can look at other like famous books, ebooks there. Little did I.
Ah, you didn't know it was like a writing website for
I
people,
was kind of
anyone.
dumb when it comes to the internet before, so I
Mm.
I didn't know that that was like what it was. I was super dumb. I don't know. Anyway, there's like after Tumblr, like that's like a famous blogging site, like Tumblr and BlogPress. A WordPress BlogPress.
WordPress.
Uh,
WordPress and Blogspot.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, but
What else?
but after all those social medias, that was the what?
Time for Facebook.
Yes, that's when we went to the Facebook era, and after that, we just stuck with it until we got older.
And the Facebook era, like the beginning of Facebook, I miss it.
You miss Facebook?
I mean, the beginning of
Ah,
Facebook
yeah.
because
The games and
before,
all, right?
yes, my Pet Society and Farmville, they're gone.
That pet society was like you have to shower that animal for like every
Yeah.
day, and that animal is more fortunate than you because like they have money to buy stuff and you don't.
And you can design their house
Yeah, you can.
and
Oh, and
clothes.
you can visit other people as well, like your friends and stuff.
Yes.
It's like it's just like it's like Sims, but it's a simpler concept, I guess.
Kind of.
Yeah. So it's Yeah, a lot of those. Aside for Pet Society, there's one more.
Farmville?
Did you play Farmville?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't?
No, I didn't have the patience to like make it grow. I just like dressing up things.
I don't know why. I like the experience in expanding the land and then planting more and then
Yeah.
designing the land with trees, plants, anything.
My gosh, Facebook era. What is this? Oh, and aside from the Farmville thing, I don't know if you played it to the Tetris.
I didn't.
Like everyone was like, "Hey, let's play Tetris together." Like it's like a competition. Like who's gonna
Like you can compete with
mm,
another
mm.
person. I didn't play
It's
it.
like, what's your score?
I think that was the second generation game.
Yeah, it was though. But there were a lot of like Facebook games that we all had fun playing because Facebook was like, just like what we said in social media, we found or we were trying to find all things fun. So we're
Mm.
thankful for Facebook for putting up some games there. And so the quizzes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They
So
had.
they had that was like the highlight of the Facebook era until Twitter and Instagram came in.
Yes.
So it's when Twitter and Instagram came in, Facebook was what now more for like adults or like something like that.
I cannot explain though because uh, for me, Facebook is more of like a social media account where I connect with relatives, but
Mm.
when it becomes Twitter, it's more of like friends or fangirling. Not for the family because you rant a lot.
Yeah,
Yes. So, yeah, I
ranting was
rant
life.
a lot. Yes. Because I don't want to post it on Facebook because
The whole family's there.
relatives they're gonna be like, "Oh, who are you fighting with? Are you okay? No, don't post those things like that."
It's like I'm not
So,
arguing with anybody. It's just
my own
yeah.
opinion.
But yeah, those were like
So,
that's like our life back in our childhood. It's
mm,
social that's the introduction of social media, so we were still exploring social media that time. But it was a lot of fun. Cringy, but a lot of fun.
since we already talk about like internet like
Hangouts, yeah.
things, yeah, internet hangouts. Let's now talk about the real world hangouts. So when you were in high school, whenever you finish classes or whenever it's the weekend, do you hang out with your friends somewhere?
I wasn't allowed to.
How about inside the school?
Yeah. Inside the
How did
school, we
mm-mm,
just eat because food is life. Oh, yeah, it's actually true. Because in our school, there's like it. I cannot call the other one like a cafeteria. It's like a food court of some sort near the parking area. So there's a lot of stuff to eat there,
mm,
and then inside the school, there's like the cafeteria. There's also a lot of stuff to eat there. Um, and if it's the break time after school, we like hanging out there because like we're waiting for our school service or like we just want to eat.
mm-mm,
Cheap finds. So that's where we usually hang out. Or if if I was allowed, I could like walk to McDonald's nearby because there's like a McDonald's near school. After school, we can just
mm-mm.
drop by there. So yeah, any
Were you on service?
yeah,
Like, did you have
yeah,
service?
because my yeah. Until fourth year high school, because my parents did not allow me to like commute on my own unless needed.
So they pick you up.
School service. Or
Okay.
if I'm going home late, they'd have to send in the our house angel to pick me up or somebody else.
I see.
I To be honest, I didn't like that situation because I only because I'm the only girl and the youngest. That's the reason. So.
Uh-uh.
How about you in your because me and Jayu went to like different schools and different cities. So where did you hang out most with your friends?
In elementary, I wasn't allowed
Mm.
either. I had school service too, so from house, home. That's it.
That's the only hangout we had.
Yeah.
Just
but
that. We are very social people.
We hang out by
Yeah,
ourselves.
we like our own company. That's how.
We're
Yeah,
independent though.
that's why we're still single.
But in oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, but in high school, since I moved to a public school, I didn't have service anymore. And my school was just like, how many minutes? Maybe 15 to 20
Yeah.
minutes away from my house if I walk. So my parents just allowed me to ride
Mm.
tricycle or walk. So before, if I will go to school, I take the tricycle, and then if I go home, I just walk with my friends. But I don't go home early.
Because you walked with your friends.
Yes, and we usually hang out. Um, it's beside the highway though,
That's
but there
dangerous.
is like that's dangerous, really. But there is like a fishbowl stall,
Ah,
and then we will just eat the fishbowl there and just talk. And I don't know what we talked about,
just random stuff like puppy love and like the other kinds of stuff that you would normally talk about. Maybe
but we were together all day. We were
that's the
classmates.
thing. That's the funny thing is we find creative ways to still talk about something even though we were together the whole day.
Yeah, I wonder how, but yeah, that happened.
And the funny thing is, you've been together the whole day. You talk to each other personally after school, and then you still chat online
Oh,
or
but
text
that
message.
time we didn't text.
Yeah,
Yeah,
text message, and I'm like, so
unlimited.
you're not done talking?
Until night time.
Yeah, but we did.
And usually, there were like those kinds of things. Like if you will text, you'll have this competition. Like whoever will sleep first is the loser.
Really?
Did you do that? You didn't do that
No, I just tell them I'm gonna sleep.
because you love sleeping.
Well, yeah, they have to understand that part.
But because that time, since it was the text era time, everyone was like, okay, let's text until someone is knocked out.
Until someone stops replying.
Yeah.
Most That's like the weirdest way to, you know,
To end the
yeah, and then
conversation.
you would realize both of you just slept at the same time. Like the heck happened?
Oh my gosh, why did we do that
It was really
before?
funny. But then that was like the formative years of our lives. Like the places we hang out are the places where we grew so much, right?
Yes.
We learned our communication skills in school, social media, hangouts after school. We
Mm-mm.
formed bonds. We grew as people. And the funny thing is, we're still taking it to heart until today. Like,
Yes.
even though I think that's one skill that we learned growing up. Like, no matter how often you meet each other, you still have things to talk about or you still find each other interesting, right?
Mm.
So it's a thing that maybe we learned from all that.
Like us.
Because to be honest, we talk like every day and every week, but then we still have stuff to talk about. That's like
I don't know how.
elementary school and high school was like the training ground for us to do this. It's like the funniest thing ever. My gosh.
Alright.
Anyway, but
Ah,
for those of you guys, we're just looking at like a Philippine perspective. We didn't talk that much about other hangouts, but watch out for the next episode because there will be a surprise as we are going to have a part B of this conversation.
yeah.
But if you have stuff to share, things to say, or you want to share your hangouts or maybe things that you did back when you were like in elementary school or high school, just
Mm-mm.
keep us posted in the comment boxes so that you can also share your thoughts with the rest of the cat and tree community.
Yes. And we're always open for, messages, requests, and we will try our best to,
Accommodate them.
get, yes, to, discuss it in the podcast, or yeah, anything. We'll do it for
And as
you.
much as I love sleep, I love you guys more. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's it for this episode. We will see you again. Please make sure to stay tuned because there's going to be a big surprise. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This has been Bora.
And this has been Jayu. We'll see you next
Bye,
week.
little cats.
Bye. And that's all the time that we have for today. We hope you learned something from our discussion. Don't worry though, this ain't the end. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook for more. And make sure to click like, follow, and subscribe.
New episodes are out every Saturday, 3 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. So be sure to turn on your notifications to keep you updated. Let's now climb back down and see each other again. Same tree, same place, same people. Bora
And Jayu.
See y'all real soon. Keep safe and God bless.